Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 3500 Sandy Hollow Road in Bloomery, West Virginia. And I'm just going to do a little clip here, and I'm going to call this like the update video for this property. I got some old video that I did a little over a year ago when we sold the place, and the current owners are selling here now, not because they don't love the property, but just a little life change. You know, but I want to use the old video I had there because it's when the leaves were off, particularly in the woods and stuff like that, and it was a sunny day. But just want to update. I mean, most of the stuff you're going to see in the video following this, the original video, is pretty much the same. Not a whole lot's changed here. They've done some painting inside the house, you know, and I'll show you they added a whole house generator, and they've done a good bit of work to the yard here, and did some work to the furnace and the water softener, you know, so the thing's in top shape. They live here all the time, and it's been great for them. But and plus it's going to be green in this video. You know, it wasn't green before, but just look at that. It's so quiet and so peaceful back here. He's put a bunch more fish in the pond down there. He goes down and catches them out of the river and puts them in the pond. So the pond's full of bass and stuff, sunfish. But just look at this. It's beautiful out to sea. We just don't have a whole lot of sunshine. But just let you check everything out. I mean, this is just peaceful paradise back here. The road, and you'll hear this in the subsequent video, but the road, Sandy Hollow Road, just dead ends back here at a property at the river, and nobody lives back here full-time beyond you. The neighbors over there are part-timers there at that house, but just check this out. And so they put in, like I said, they put in a whole house generator here, and that's the propane tank for it. Boy, it's pretty when it's green here. Done a good bit of work to the yard, you know, cleared out some more stuff, you know, some of the brush here around the house and everything. But yeah, there's the Generac. That was expensive. But you know, oddly enough, they've been here a little over a year, and never had to use the generator at all. So isn't that pretty? Unbelievable views, all the privacy you could want, river frontage, world-class hunting. The man here is crying because he doesn't want to lose this hunting here because it's been so good. I mean, absolutely loaded with game, deer, bear, turkey. Just so quiet, so peaceful. Good neighbors back here. All the neighbors have been great for them. You really aren't any neighbors but the adjoining property owners and stuff. But let's check this out. We'll go up here on the porch and have a little look-see here. Look at that. So yeah, we'll just call this the update video, and the rest of the video is accurate, you know, that takes you through the house and everything. Just a few minor changes, otherwise everything's about the same. So enjoy. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 3500 Sandy Hollow Road in Bloomery, West Virginia. This property is 153 acres. Has frontage on the CACAPON River. I'll have a multitude of videos here that'll all be pieced together, but just wanted to do a little outside of the house here and kind of point some things out. I mean, you could see the views from here are great. That's actually the mountain you're kind of looking into over here is called Bear Garden Mountain. And the town of Caton Bridge kind of sets just through there like that. But this front field here, between here, well, there a deer just got up and took off. Between here and Sandy Hollow Road, this field in the front's about 13 acres. But Sandy Hollow Road is running, you know, parallel with the field edge here. And you'll see down there, you'll get a better look at this, but there's a pond that you kind of overlook from the deck there or whatever. But it's got a wraparound deck. Like I said, Really, really nice views from here. Pretty much, guess you're kind of looking south there. But I just wanted to get a little outside video of the exterior here. And I'll kind of walk you around. It's so private back here. Sandy Hollow Road dead ends maybe like a half mile down the road here, so there's really no through traffic that goes by here. You can see here, those exposed beams are pretty cool. You can see they got Viasat there, I guess, for the internet here. Of course, you can get Starlink now, but really cool place. The original part was built in 1965 according to the tax records, and then the back half there where the 2-car garage is, and it's an addition that I'm thinking is from the early 90s. But let's check this out. It's gorgeous. You know, the only real neighbor you got, there's a nice new house there across the road. I sold those folks that property probably 8 years ago or so, and that property came off of this property. But they're not full-timers, but they got a nice home there. Other than that, I think beyond here, there might be a little cabin or two, but it's just very private back here. You're at the end of the line. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. Going to give you the inside tour of the house located at 3500 Sandy Hollow Road. Now, when I did the outside video, you think, you know, maybe this place isn't all that, but check out the inside here. It is not at all what you would expect looking from the outside. This place is about 2,200 square foot finish. It's like 1,500 upstairs and about 700 downstairs. There's a bedroom up here, master bedroom with a master bath, and there's a half bath right around here. And in the basement, there's 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. But the original part of this cabin, the tax records say was built in 1965, and you see these exposed beams here. So from about this beam back would have been the original cabin. And then I want to say probably in the early 90s sometime is when you got the addition over here with the 2-car garage underneath. There's actually 2 stairwells that go down. There's one stairwell that goes down in the basement, and then another stairwell that goes down into the finished part. But just check this out. These current owners have had it since 2017, and they've done a lot of upgrades in here, like the flooring and stuff. All the bathrooms have been remodeled and are very nice. In this section here, you got vinyl replacement windows and stuff. So over time, this place has definitely been upgraded. And of course, there's just tons of natural light that comes in here with all the glass. And you got an insert here over the fireplace. As you can see just out here on the deck, I mean, just look at the view there. That's kind of looking south towards Caton Bridge. You can see the pond down there off in the distance. Of course, that's Bear Garden Mountain that you're looking at over there. Let me just walk you around here real quick. So, right on the other side of those kitchen cabinets is where the washer and dryer is. You got your master here. Gotta flip the lights on here. You got the shower, custom shower. You can see the rain head up there. Very, very nice. All that's new. Let me get you around here. There's a walk-in closet there. Get you around here. A little extra fridge here. It's like a little pantry area. Here's your half bath. New vanity and top. Very nice. Oil rub bronze fixtures. And I'll take you downstairs. gosh, thought I had the lights on down here. But, so down here, we got like a bath, the shared bath down here. Once again, custom shower with the rain head. And what I want to point out here is the heat system in the house. It's got hot water baseboard heat, and that's it's like a boiler more or less. And it's fuel oil is what fires at the tanks outside, but really efficient heat. Get you around here. It's a guest bedroom here. Another nice guest bedroom here. And this bedroom has its own bath. So you'll see nice upgraded vanity there, tub shower. Take you on around here. And then you got another guest bed here. Let me get the lights on. That light's flickering. Hope that don't make anybody sick. But, so you got 3 bedrooms and 2 baths down here. The boiler. I'll take you up. Back up. And show you the basement here where the garage is. So down here is the unfinished part of the basement. That's basically a 2-car garage. As you can see, these folks do a lot of ATV riding. And a couple things I want to point out in here. They kind of went the extra mile and put a heater here by the hot water tank so that doesn't freeze. And then the water treatment system here is a KANOE system, which that's the best water treatment system you can have. That's what I have at my house. Salt tank right here. And this is actually a UV light, so any possible bacteria that could be in the water gets killed by the UV light. And this is a reverse osmosis water filter. Probably goes up to the kitchen sink. But it's a winner. Keenan Shanholz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I'm down at the river frontage here on the property located at 3500 Sandy Hollow Road. And how this kind of setup works here is that there's a separate tract here that's adjacent to the bigger tract that's along the river. So if you're looking at the plat, there's a little parcel that's 0.504 acres. And that's where I'm at right now. And you can see this is Sandy Hollow Road, comes right around here to where my truck's parked. And you just got this little spot here. They got some rocks piled up, but just a spot big enough to come down here, have a picnic, fish, make yourself a little dock down here. It's got 275 feet of river frontage is what it has down here. But, you can ride down here from the house on a four-wheeler in about, maybe 5 minutes or less, something like that. But it's just a great additional feature that kind of makes this the ultimate recreational property. So you can hunt, fish, shoot, ride ATVs. I mean, pretty much anything you want. But the interesting kind of part about this is that across the river, there's some houses here. And when you're coming to this property on 3500 Sandy Hollow Road, you're coming back, you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere back here. But when you get down to the river, Coldstream Road is just through there. So, and Coldstream Road runs from Capon Bridge to Slanesville. So it's just kind of interesting how you pop at the end of this road. And Sandy Hollow Road dead ends at a gate like, another quarter mile down the lane here. So you're all the way back here at the back. And about where you see that big rock out in the river is about how far down river it goes. And kind of right there, Edwards Run dumps into the CACAPON right there. So that's a good gauge to tell you where you're at. Where Edwards Run dumps into the CACAPON, that's your property. So, and sometimes Edwards Run gets stocked with trout. So sometimes trout will find their way down here, and hang out right there where it empties into the river. But the CACAPON, great for smallmouth. You know, that's the primary fish you're going to catch in here. But this stretch right here, I mean, you can go up and down this a piece here in a kayak or whatever and just fish this spot right in here. But there you can see a truck going by on Coldstream Road. But just a heck of a nice little feature to have to go along with the property that makes it a lot more valuable. You can see there's rock outcroppings and whatnot up there, but of course I'll take multiple videos on this property. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. Just up here in the woods on the property at 3500 Sandy Hollow Road. And when you're looking at the aerial, you're gonna see this little field here, kind of like in above the house. And it's just kind of like a little food plot up here. You can see the tree stand that overlooks it. And great little spot. There's actually a doe watching me right now laying down in those pines. She hadn't gotten up. But just a great spot, great hunting spot. And there's all kinds of rock outcroppings here and stuff. It's just really cool. But I'm just gonna take some videos kind of as I go back through the woods here and point out any highlights or whatever. But I'm on my foiler here, but I could get my truck up here, I think, okay. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 3500 Sandy Hollow Road property. Taking another video back in the woods here. And if you look at the survey of this thing, it shows on the plat, it says large sinkhole. And a sinkhole is just kind of like a naturally occurring, you know, feat of nature, more or less. But I'm standing here looking at this sinkhole, and it's just basically, you know, the ground just kind of drops down into like a big hole here, more or less. And I'd say this thing's every bit of probably from the bottom up to the top. It's every bit of 40, 50 foot, I'd say. And there's actually a couple of them back here, like in this section of the woods back here where this is at, there's actually another one over there, and like I seen a smaller one up here. But you know, as far as the woods here, I mean, the ground lays really nice. I mean, there is trails everywhere. The owners are big ATV riders, and I've just carted around this whole thing pretty much in my four-wheeler here. And as far as timber goes on this place, there's a lot of pine and there's a lot of poplar. So in terms of there being marketable timber on the property, there's definitely a lot of marketable poplar. That's probably what you got the most of here that's worth anything. And there's a lot of white pine with some hardwoods mixed in. But these poplar trees are huge. But if you're a hunter, the cover here is fantastic. Like, when I was back behind the house, I'm kind of like towards the back end of the property this way to the north, I guess, or to the east. There's a, you know, like up above the house, there's pines and stuff. It's kind of piney. And then there's a section in the middle, which is down here, which is kind of, you know, some of this autumn olives here, this brush, and a bunch of poplar. So there's outstanding cover here for deer, bear. This is bear country back in here. Turkeys, I mean, anything you want to hunt, you're going to find it here. And like I said, it's easy to get your side-by-side, your ATV, pretty much anywhere here on the property. So I think that's going to do it for me for videos for this place. But man, this place is a home run. If you're looking for a recreational compound, a place to move to full-time, have peace and quiet, this would be really, really tough to beat. And on top of that, you're only easily under 30 minutes from Winchester, Virginia right here. This is about as far east as I could sell you anything in my territory. So very, very, very easy drive from Northern Virginia, DC to get here. Baltimore too.